Okay, so vault doors, and I didn't just record this video and then forget to record sound. So anyway, here's this vault door, and we've got a 5x5 one as well over here. I would do a tutorial for this one, but it's a bit janky, so I don't think I want to at the moment. Let me know if you want a tutorial anyway, because it is pretty small for a 5x5. So this vault door is weird because the 4x4 one, because if we look at the left side and the right side actually takes longer to open. So it's kind of not that nice as a redstone door that it opens like that. So if we go over here, I've got this version, which both sides open and close at the same time. The bottom does take a bit longer than top, but I think that looks okay. So that's all good. So it is one block higher on the top, so if we compare it to the old one, we've got this block shaven off the top, but we've got this weird piston stuff. So it is bigger, but it's just worth it kind of for the nicer opening if you're into that. If you just want the smallest, then use this one. But I'll do a tutorial for this one anyway. It's pretty much the same. Okay, so you're going to need this 3x10 area. Your door is one block off the floor, so it'll be in the middle like this, and then the frame would be around it. Like that. And the amount of height you need is 9 blocks, so if we go 3, another 3, and then a final 3, so that's how tall it will be. So for pistons, the first thing we do is 4 here in the middle, and then 4 on the other side, like that. And I'm just going to fill in some of the redstone now. So we do 2 blocks in the middle, we do a note block on each side like this. So we've got these gaps between them. And in the gaps we do an observer aiming from the note block into the block. So same on the side, from the note block into the block. Then we just do blocks on all sides of the pistons like that. Then on the front side we do an extra few sticking out. So one is 1 block up at the very side. And there's redstone on top of all of these except for the middle. Blocks like that, and that's because the middle is where the floor is, like this. So to power this redstone, we actually do a note block 2 blocks above it with an observer aiming down from that into the redstone. So we do the same on the other side as well. And then from this note block and observer, we have 2 pistons coming out. Then we have 2 next to them on the other side like that with 2 in front. And then 2 coming out on this. And then 2 on the right side like that. So we've got that shape. And we copy that on this side, so 2 there, then 4 like this, and another 2 there. So above these middle ones at the front, we actually want to go 2 blocks up and do an observer aiming downwards, because that's how we power them, like that. So we'll do the same on this side, have our observer aiming downwards. And our floor blocks have actually pushed up, so we'll just go put those back down. So now we can fill in our walls. So next to these pistons, we want blocks. I'll just do different blocks in the middle because those are the ones that go in the middle of the door, like these ones. So I like to do them a different colour. And then we do blocks underneath and on top because it's a 4x4. Like that. So on top of the pistons, we actually put a block on either side of this observer. Then on the opposite side to note block, we have a block, and then we put a note block underneath that to update this piston when this block is powered, because otherwise this piston doesn't go off. So that's why we need that note block there. So starting at the note block, we put redstone, redstone, then redstone along the top of the wall. Then on top of the observer, we have a 2-tick repeater. And then next to redstone, we have a 2-tick repeater as well there. And that goes into a block with redstone. Then we copy this on the other side. So either side of the observer is blocks. Then there's a block on the other side of the piston to the note block. Then there's a note block underneath that. Then on the note block, redstone. Then we go redstone, redstone, like that. 2-tick repeater on the observer. 2-tick repeater on this block. Into a block with redstone. Okay, so on the top, we'll go 3 blocks up like that. And then we have 4 pistons aiming down at the door, so there should be a gap under them. Then we do 4 more on the back side as well, like that. Then there's blocks underneath these because that's our ceiling, like so. So to get power to these, if I go to the front on these 3, we do blocks, and then we leave it on the 4th one. And to power these pistons at the side, we actually target blocks on the 3rd piston, because this will kind of diagonally power these pistons when this piston goes off. Weird mechanics, but you know, just Minecraft things. And we do redstone along there and this block, going down to the right hand side like that. And to power everything, we're actually going to go a block here, and there's going to be a torch on it. And that'll power all the redstone. Then to get the power to the middle, we just do 2 blocks across like this with redstone. Then a block above the torch, so it powers all of that. And we can see the entire door has gone off. And then your input is just powering this block with the torch on it to open it. And then it will close itself when the torch is back on. Like so. So to power it from the other side, you're just going to need a slab next to this repeater, so like this, and that's so the repeater doesn't power it because we don't want it to. And we can do redstone on that slab. Again, repeater doesn't power it if it's on a slab, but it would if it was a block. And then because we need this here to be a block in front of this repeater, we can do a repeater here. Or you could also do 1 block up with a redstone dust on top of it. You could also do a repeater going into that block, just as long as you power this redstone to turn the torch off. And that now means if I place a block here, I can power it and open the door from this side as well. So obviously you might want to run the button somewhere better, but you know, basic idea. So your wall goes around it like this, so it's a 4x4 door. So we have our wall like that. Then these honey blocks in the way. And our floor goes here. No blocks, not the prettiest blocks, but you know, they look different than the rest of it, so it shows where everything is. So that's what our door should look like. And then we just open it, go through, and it'll close behind us. And again, your wall is like this. I've been Island I'll see you in the next one.